my topic is also not that large.
That's okay.
But we'll make it work.
Yes.
So this week, Apple quietly unveiled contactless payments via tap to pay on iPhone. So let me explain. It'll only be available in the US to begin with. So the store can use an iPhone to accept payments.
Oh.
Using Apple Pay, debit or credit cards, or other digital wallets. So it's kind of like open to whatever you want to use, because you can't just use Apple Pay at a random store. It's got to be able to use anything.
Right.
So it's going to use just the NFC technology, which our debit cards, credit cards already have.
Yeah.
You just tap your card. It's basically just tap to pay, but using just an iPhone.
That's cool.
The only thing is the stores will use partnered apps to process the payments, because Apple doesn't want anything to do with like processing payments. They're just like, kind of enabling it to work.
Right.
Yeah. So it's going to start with this app called Stripe. I don't think it's available here in Canada. I don't know. I haven't heard about it, but I'm also not a store.
Really?
Yeah. Go figure.
It's a Darkroom podcast store. Boom. We got to get that going.
It's like a subtle announcement. We just no.
Buy our merch. Just kidding. It doesn't exist.
Yeah, not yet.
Maybe once we start getting a bit more views.
Maybe. We can make some pretty sick merch, I think. But
I think so. Yeah.
It's up to you guys to subscribe and like the videos. So once it's available, you can use an iPhone XS or newer to accept payments.
Okay.
And there's probably going to be a software update to enable it all. The main point of this is that you don't need any additional hardware. You just need an iPhone. Because with Square, I think it's called, you need that thing that goes in the headphone jack.
Oh,
that lets you use debit cards. Yeah.
Right.
So you don't need anything new with this.
Nice.
That's nice. Really useful. The only question is if businesses will actually use this, because apparently in history, not many businesses use Apple's business-focused tech. So
yeah,
we'll see.
Have to see. And you said digital wallet, bro. People are gonna be busting out Bitcoin. Here.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know if that's like a.
I think they mean like Google Pay.
Probably.
Yeah.
But I wonder if that could be something that happens in the future. Because I mean, crypto's getting bigger and bigger.
I'm sure it will at some point.
Gonna be paying with like Bitcoin or Ether or something.
Ethereum,
I don't know enough. Yeah. Ethereum. Yeah.
The question is not the question. I just want to like discuss that how different our payment systems are here in Canada, because we've had like tap to pay for years now. This is like a standard everywhere.
Yeah.
But in the US, I know it's not. You can like barely find tap to pay. You have to swipe. Like, are you living in like 50 years ago? Come on, guys.
Yeah, no, that's so convenient.
Yeah.
I've been like, when have I? Yeah, I don't even know how long we've had it for.
Exactly.
I remember using it from my first debit card, that I have now.
Yeah.
I didn't know it had it. Like, I didn't even tell me at the bank.
Oh.
I just was like, I don't know if this has tap. Let me just try it out. And then it did.
Yeah.
And I was like,
we've had it forever.
Boom. And that's from, I was like 16.
Mm-hmm.
So that was 4 years ago. But we've definitely had it for longer than that.
Yeah. And I mean,
pop it up on the screen.
That's why Apple Pay hasn't really worked that much, or hasn't gotten really that popular in the US.
Right.
Because wherever you go, you can't use tap to pay.
Yeah. That would make it more difficult.
Yeah.
A little bit. Yeah, it should be interesting to see if people are going to start incorporating this then.
Yeah.
Then I guess would they have to buy iPhones for the business, or you just have to because if you don't have an iPhone and you start working there,
I'd assume they would
need
just
to
buy iPhones.
So
Yeah.
are they going to want to buy an iPhone when they already have Moneris machines, and I don't know. Although lots of people have iPhones, especially in like North America, I think it's a really high percentage.
Here it is, yeah.
So I guess you could just be like,
yeah,
if you have an iPhone, you can use that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe.
That goes back to like getting the businesses to use the tech because well, now what? Now you have to buy an iPhone to use it, and how many are you gonna get? Are you just gonna get one? 5? How many people do you have?
Yeah.
But for sure, I can see like smaller businesses starting to use it because if they already have an iPhone, I'm sure they could just use it. So these like
That's
kind of
true.
smaller stores might incorporate it first,
Yeah.
and if it gets popular enough, then it'll move up the
Yeah.
line.
Yeah. Very possible. Just gonna have to wait and see.
Yeah.
And keep coming here to hear about it.
Exactly.
You know.
Just keep coming back.
Yeah. And tell other people to come back.
Yeah.
Come here.
Tell your friends.
Yeah. Do that.